Chill out, let me chill
Oh,
out.
that's my dog right there. My
What's
dog
up?
Nekoda.
Hello.
Big dog.
How's it
Hey
going,
guys, how you
forehead?
doing?
Pretty good, pretty good. Can't complain.
All right. I was in a meeting with a judge, so apparently something happened this morning that has caused some negative emotions on your end. I would like to hear about what happened from your side.
I mean, I just want to start by prefacing this. You know, like usually, I mean, you know us. We're not the really type to, do anything
Yes.
towards y'all. We don't really, we
Unless
fuck
it's
with y'all.
shiesty. Unless it's shiesty, then yeah.
Unless it's like, okay, but that's everybody. Shiesty.
That seems to be a common, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, well, let's
So,
go
like, when
easy
it
on Shiesty a little bit, just a little. He's getting it from all angles these days.
It comes to everybody else, you know what I'm saying? On a PD, we don't usually, use guns or lethal force or nothing. We're pretty cool and chill with y'all.
Mm-hmm.
But then it gets to a point where, like, eventually, motherfuckers just want to keep acting stupid and do dumb shit, then it leaves us no fucking choice. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
They want to talk this hot shit. They want to do dumb shit. They want to gun us down for no reason when we have literally no weapons or anything on us and keep antagonizing us. At that point, like, what do you genuinely expect us to do? Just sit there and just fucking take it or what?
Well, you know what my answer will be, but yes, I get where you're coming from. Go ahead.
I'll quickly just say, I know you said like you don't have any weapons on you, but just play devil's advocate. You guys know, I've chased you guys a lot in shift 3. Your cars can turn into weapons, right? Just because you don't have a weapon on you doesn't mean you're not in a weapon. I'm not saying that happened, but I'm just devil's advocate.
All right. Let me give you a scenario. All right. Let me give you a
Yes,
scenario.
go ahead.
Go for it.
Now, say you're going to say for me, right? I'm going to pick somebody up.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then there's this officer that jumps in front of a car and gets hit, right?
Yep.
In the middle of the road.
Yep.
And then another officer, hey, you run him over again, you're gonna get shot. All right. She jumped in front of the car. All right, it's fine. No, just don't jump in front of the car. And I stop my car to pick him up. He gets tased out the car. She's to the left of the car, and I'm driving to the right to avoid her, and she runs in front of the car to try and tase me from the windshield. And she gets ran over. Yeah, she runs in front of the car to tase me from the windshield, right, to get me out the car. And she gets hit, falls over, and I get shot in the fucking head. In that situation, what did I do wrong?
I mean, legally or just like in general?
In general.
I mean, if what you're saying is exactly how it happened, then yes, I completely understand where your frustration is coming from. If someone's like, they teach us, even if someone's trying to tase you out of the vehicle, they should be on a window side, not in front of the car. So I hear you.
Motherfucker said legally.
And then she has the audacity to lie in front of everybody, and I call her out, and she doesn't want to speak to me. And then you got another dumbass over here talking so much shit, acting like he's a gangbanger, talking all this fucking shit, all this hot shit. He knows damn well a motherfucker's pissed.
Yep.
I usually don't do shit like this, but again, it leads us to having to do shit like this. So that's what happened.
Do you know who the officer was that you hit?
Well, hold on. Listen, big dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're not out here to get motherfuckers fired. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly. We're not going.
Like,
I'm not gonna fire anybody. I just want to know who it is so I can speak to them.
Okay, but I just want to say, right? I just want to make it clear that we're not here to like fucking snitch on the cops or get these motherfuckers fucking, you know what I'm saying, fired and shit. That's what we're out to do, right? If we feel like we go wrong, we get our little, got our little get back and we leave it at that. You know what I'm saying?
Right, but I just want the information so I can go correct the behavior, so that way in the future, no pun intended, you're not getting tased in front of the windshield, and this whole thing doesn't happen because someone knows they're supposed to tase from the side, and then we avoid all the aggravation.
And in all honesty, in situations like this, like myself and Nekoda weren't on that scene, so it's hearsay from the officers and it's hearsay from you guys, but you take both words with some validity, so it doesn't happen again. So no one's gonna get fired from this.
Yeah, no, it's listen. One thing that we're trying to do is like, I've had this conversation with a lot of people, especially on the criminal side of things. But like, sometimes people think we're acting maliciously when in reality, people just aren't following procedure correctly, and it's leading to situations like this where someone does something wrong on our side. They're maybe not doing it because they're actively trying to hurt you guys or whatever, but they're doing something wrong. And then it leads to an escalation from our end because they've perceived escalation on your end. And then we end up here where I know you guys don't want to be here, and I know I don't want to be here. So the the main thing is like correcting people's behavior to try to not have these things happen.
Fair enough.
I'm not looking to fire anybody. I'm looking to make people better officers so we can just, you know, have a normal interaction, regardless of whether or not you guys are, you know, fucking doing whatever, you know?
Yeah, like I said, we genuinely didn't want to do this, and we usually don't fucking do this. We're not the type of people to do that, you know?
Yeah.
We're like one of the few that
Oh, I know.
anything ever fucking does that.
I could count on probably one hand over a 6-year period how many times it's escalated to the point of having to shoot involving you guys. So I know. I'm well aware. But yeah, I mean, that's why we're just trying to get all the information so I can talk to people and try to, like, you know, de-escalate on your end and de-escalate on our end, and hopefully, you know,
I mean,
make people
listen,
better so it doesn't happen in the
we ain't
future.
got no, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is like a one-time thing type of deal, you know? We ain't got no eternal beef with you guys, you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I want to
Yeah.
make it a 0-time thing, you know what I mean, Forehead? Like, I don't want it to happen.
I respect that. I agree. I don't want to do this shit. It's never worth it, you know? It's literally
Yeah.
never worth it. So
We're also not idiots, so like, it's not expecting like just off this talk that, you know, we'll go say we'll fix it and, you know, it'll never happen again. Like, it will happen again. It's just we get the frequency of when it happens. You know, big gaps between when it happens.
you know, and obviously y'all coming over here talking to us, it, you know, me personally at least, it means a lot. So I appreciate y'all. Obviously, Nekoda, you know, I respect you, and you know, I respect you as well for coming out, not on bullshit, actually trying to have a conversation. So
Yeah, you know,
you
I'm
know,
not
that goes a
gonna-
long way. That goes a
I'm
long
not
way.
going to come sideways at you guys. It's not how I was taught how to deal with situations like this. So that's why I'm trying to, like, come at it diplomatically and solve it for both of us. All right. Is there anything else you guys
We
wanna
didn't
talk
get
about
a. We
specifically
didn't get
that, or-
the. Do you guys feel comfortable giving us the name of the?
Do you know
said
who
he's
it
talking-
was?
I mean, yeah, I know who it was, but I don't really want to fucking.
You're not
It's
gonna.
up to you guys. It's like we told you how we'll do it.
I
But
mean, I
it's
could probably read
completely
it in
up
a
to you guys.
report anyway, so it's not like you're snitching. You know what I mean? It's like you're giving me information about my own officers.
Yeah, but I mean, we'd rather not do that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Listen,
I don't
No,
wanna
that's
do
fair.
that.
No, I respect
Okay,
that.
all right.
Listen,
I respect
I'm not gonna sit here and say that we're saints, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's definitely
Well,
like.
yeah, I know that. I don't
This
think
shit,
you're saying that.
like, this shit definitely escalated from both sides, right?
Yes.
Like, and we're not just like, oh, yo, you guys did this wrong and we're in the right. That's not what happened, right? It's like, obviously, 10 aspects of it we're in the wrong too, but it just is what it is, you know? It's not like I said before, it's not like we got fucking endless beef with you guys. It's a one-time thing and that's really it.
Yeah. No, I respect that.
Okay. If there's anything else, obviously, future Forehead, you can reach out to me if you need anything. But I don't know. We're good moving forward. If anything else pops up, like, here's one thing that I do want to say: if people are being fucking shitters, you need to let me know. Because I'm not even talking about this situation. There's other things going on in the city, and I need information other than, like, I'm trying to avoid the PD being the enemy for literally everyone, apart from, you know, us responding to calls. If you get what I'm saying.
No, I get you. Listen, the only op I got in Peter is Dan Shiesty, okay? Other than Dan Shiesty,
Okay,
everyone
that must be
else
a long
is
queue
fine.
then, Forehead.
Everyone else is fine, you know what I'm saying? Dan Shiesty is
Okay.
my only op in PD, alright? He's the only...
I got no ops, you know what I'm saying? I fuck with y'all.
Okay.
I fuck with, yeah, actually, that's what I'm saying, right? Fuck that Shiesty, though.
All right.
What's going on with that, Forehead? Do you guys need the mediator for, like, conversation or something?
Nah, I'm cool with him, you know what I mean? But, you know, we just fuck around, you know what I mean?
Okay. All right. All right then. Well, if you guys, like I said, call me if you need anything. But we'll consider this on our end done, and yeah, hopefully we can avoid shit like this in the
I
future.
mean,
all
yeah,
right.
same. If y'all ever want to fucking speak to us, you know.
Well, you know me. Open communication is the best way to solve these problems, even if they do flare up in the future. It's better than, like, fucking harboring and letting it fester. You know.
I agree.
Yeah, 100%.
All right, guys. Well, we will see y'all later. All right, we're gonna get back out there.
All right, bro. Take it easy.
All right, appreciate you guys.
Take it easy, guys. Listen, I get it from his perspective, right? I'm sure he means well and he actually wants to do, you know, his job. But I'm not the type of motherfucker to be like, oh, this comp, get him fired. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not dumb.